What's up, everybody, man? Doc Payne here, Rapid Wrestling Federation. This is the wild card, and we've got none other than Elijah Proctor. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Just finished up a grueling match and hopped on here the Facebook Live with you, Doc. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I just got back from a wrestling show myself. Went out and seen some exciting talent. So yeah, we both had a good night at a show. So it sounds like we both had a good night. So March 28th, you've got John Allister.
This Sunday.
We had him on here. This man seemed very confident. He's going to put your shoulders to the mat. What do you got to say about this?
I'm glad he's confident. I'm glad he brings the confidence in because I mean he's gonna need it. He's gonna damn sure need all the confidence in the world to beat Elijah Proctor, because I've got the skill. I've been traveling all over the East Coast into the Midwest, trying to travel all over the world, even throughout the pandemic. So I've been doing my due diligence to get better. So I know I'm bringing my A game and everything I got. So I'm glad that John's bringing the confidence, but so he's gonna have to bring a little bit more than just the confidence, though.
Yeah, I'll say, folks, I have firsthand seen this young man working. I had the opportunity this past July. I was over in North Carolina. None other than Elijah Proctor was on the card. Got to see his work. Guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be exciting. Now, I would sit there and I take you more of an environmentalist. You can work from anywhere in the ring, outside the ring. You have very good awareness. Do you agree with this?
That's one of the things I pride myself in is being able to um, being good with the environment, being able to use my environment as well as adapting to different environments. They're always changing around the independent wrestling, so I pride myself in being able to adapt.
Well, folks, you got any questions for this young man? Hit him up. We're right here. You're all watching. March 28th. This is going to be crazy. I've had a few guys on here, and I told them, I said, here's what's going to be the difference between every other promotion you're going to go out there and see. One of the things I've made clear, and I said, you know what? Rapid Wrestling Federation's actually taken the cuffs off these guys and said, you go out there and you just be savage. And I have seen your work. Are you ready for that next level to go to that edge of savagery?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, I'm ready to go to whatever length that I got to do to get a victory. At like any lengths, there's no fences I won't climb, no doors I won't break down, nothing. There's nothing I won't do.
Oh, here comes a very interesting question. This is actually concerning your career that's asked. Has Elijah Proctor ever in his career gone to a show and been starstruck? Somebody that he ran into that he looked to as a mentor, he was growing up.
Have I ever been starstruck? I mean, of course. Um, can't think of a specific situation. It tends to happen a lot. I tend to be on some shows with some higher up talent, some former WWE Impact, all over the place, talent that have been all over the place. So I'm always there. I'm always trying to pick those legends' brains too and see what I can learn.
We've talked with the management and the uppers of Rapid Wrestling Federation, and they are very excited that Elijah Proctor's coming over. They've heard so much, they've seen a lot of footage. How do you feel knowing that now, with the country opening up as it is, you've got the attention of the North? You've got people up there kind of curious about Elijah Proctor. So now Elijah's got to kind of step up and show these people, hey, man, down south, they've all seen me. But now we've got a whole nother group of people looking at you, sir. How do you feel about that?
Well, that doc that puts a smile on my face. That makes me extremely happy because the North, you have no clue what you're in store for. I bring a whole different style, different ball game to wrestling. So I'm excited that the North's excited about me. We're gonna be excited about each other, and I think it's gonna be a great time.
I tell you what, we've already got people in Cleveland, Ohio talking, man. They're really curious. They want to see this. And, a lot of people are familiar with John up there, but, they're hearing about this guy that's on fire down here. And, and I've even backed it up and going, on fire, man. He's got people down here that follows him. He's got a great following. There
We're turning
are
that.
people who are loyal to you.
Hey, and I'm keeping that rolling. We're turning Cleveland back to Believe land, and I'm gonna have all of Cleveland singing my name before it's over.
Oh, I like it. Believe Lane. I like it, folks. How do you like that, man? That's pretty swift. I think everybody up there that's from Cleveland right now is probably laughing their butts off right now because they're excited, man. This is going to be a war. John said he's coming in, man. He's leaving nothing out. He's bringing it all. I mean, he
I'm
said he
sure
is
he's.
bringing it, and we've asked him. We said, Mr. Allister. The question was asked, are we going to see a streak come out of you that might be a little nasty? And he was telling the folks, nasty ain't the word. So, I
Oh,
mean, it sounds like he's coming out to prove a point. And, that's one of the things I'm going, Mr. Proctor. I want to see these two young lions, man, come into this.
you
And
don't.
he's coming with the rage to prove a point. Are you going to come in with that same rage?
I'm not only coming in with that same rage. I'm keeping that same energy, John, but I'm coming with it 200%. You you don't know anything about fires lit under you. I'm from the dirty South, John. I'm from the dirty South. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Home of the Mardi
You know
Gras, baby.
nothing.
Home of
You
the
don't
Mardi
know
Gras.
nothing. You don't know nothing about a fire lit under you. I got a point to
Oh,
prove.
folks.
I got a point to prove. I got a whole city to let know who I am. So I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come with the fire. I'm coming with the Southern fire.
I tell you what, folks, I've been talking with the management, and one of the things that I'm trying to do is we want to not just bring you this live, but we want to bring it to you live with multiple platforms. So keep with us over this next week because we'll be letting you know exactly every direction you can watch us because we want to hand you every ability to see these young guys battle it out, man. This is going to be wars. This is going to be a match for a lifetime. When people walk out of that night, I guarantee there's going to be talk of John and Elijah. I can already see it. I can already hear the people just in unbelief of what you two are going to do. Sir, I'm excited. I can't wait. I've seen you do some things that kind of surprised me when I've checked you out. So, are we going to see something that maybe we haven't seen yet?
Oh, absolutely. Every time you see an Elijah Proctor match, you can look forward to seeing something that you haven't seen before. I'm always breaking out, pulling out all the stops, breaking out something new. I got stuff in my back pocket for days.
Oh, I like it. I like it, folks. Here we are. Mike Legg, how you doing, sir? He says the 28th is not going to be the same after these matches. Sir, I
I agree.
agree. I mean, we've got Elijah Proctor. I'm coming out with two of the biggest men as a tag team that this independent industry has ever seen. None other than Punisher and Wolf. You've got this man coming out with John. Two young lions banging it out. This card is stacked. This is a royal straight flush, if you're going to call it poker. I don't even know how to describe it, folks. You've got to see this. Now, sir, I'm actually being asked, are you going in there with a high amount of respect or are you going to go in there and see if he earns your respect?
Respect's never given, it's always earned. It's always been earned for me, so I can't show anybody else anything else. You always got to earn it.
Well, big man, you seen that answer, man. I have to say I agree with them. Walking into the ring, as we say in the business, if a ring could tell a story, you'd be there a lifetime. This is going to be fire. Now with you, I've seen you. You've had some titles. You're not a stranger to gold.
Hmm.
You've had them around your waist. Are you still that young man that has that kind of hunger?
Oh, absolutely. I'm coming for all the gold, any and all of it. Whatever, whatever promotion I'm in that week, that day, I want the top spot. I want the top spot everywhere, Doc. Not just here, there. No, I want it everywhere. So of course, the answer to that question is yes. I anywhere I go, I want the gold.
I'm really excited. We go from March 28th. Rapid goes back to Cleveland to one of the biggest venues I've been around, and I'd say quite a few years, even being around the South. They're about to explode. Them coming to you. What did you think when they told you, "Hey, we want you to come in. We've got John Allister that wants to step up to you." Was this something you had to think about, or was this just no thought?
No thought, no thought. Anytime anybody wants to step up and challenge, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I've never turned down a challenge a day in my life. Never backed down.
I know for a fact Next Gen's got an eye on you. They've got an eye on John Allister. You guys are two contenders, and you not only got this match to worry about. You come in that door, you're going to be getting the attention of this locker room without a doubt. I can actually say that, folks. He is going to get the attention. But my question for you is: this attention going to make you be more unfocused of what you're after, or you just want to go through anybody to get where you need to go?
I don't think that attention distracts me from my goal ultimately because I'm not worried about the outside voices. I've got my mind set on one thing and one thing only, and that's winning and getting to the top. I've got no time for what's in my ear or what's coming from the side. I've got tunnel vision.
Actually, that's a great question. Somebody actually just sent in and they want to know, how long has Elijah Proctor been active in a professional ring?
5 years.
Now that ain't bad, That me, I won't say that's being rookie or being green. That is a man who's still being a sponge in his career. He's learning from every second, every moment he's around it. Um, and would you assume this to be correct? Are you a sponge when you're around this industry?
Absolutely. You have to be. If you're not, then I don't think you're I don't think you're going to get very far.
Oh, there's a good one. Who is Elijah Proctor's mentor? Who do you look up to? Who's that one person that made you get into this business? Who's that one person to this day still says, "Hey, man, I know you're going to do this"?
Um I, sorry, background noise. I probably had to say George South. Um I started out as a kid whenever my family moved to the East Coast. Um I went to a lot of Georgia shows as a kid, and I started training with him 5 years ago. So I'd say still him, still George.
Oh, what a guy to actually be trained by. That to me, I know that had to be an absolute honor. Coming up into this business, been around as long as I have. There are so many guys that you could talk about and talk about, forever. Now, with him having that influence, does your style resemble of anything that he had, or is Elijah more of a he has his own style?
I'd say I have my own, but I still incorporate it. I still incorporate everything I've learned from George, and into my move set and into my brain. Everything I know. Um, I know a lot of things that I've got packed in my brain here that if I ever get in a bad situation in the match, I can break it out. So
Oh, here we got a good one. I like this one. Thank you. They want to know when they're watching this match, when Elijah's about to strike, what finisher are they looking for?
looking for off with his head. So discus lariat.
Nice, 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 nice. So now they know what to look for. So I tell you what, folks, we're not going to keep this man long. He's had one heck of a night. He just got out of the ring not too long ago. And folks, I'm
Still
telling
I
you
need to
by
take off of his
experience,
tape.
and regardless, he's here smiling. He loves you guys. He does this for every single fan that watches, attends, that just loves this business. And without a doubt, once he gets home, he settles down, he's going to get a little sore. We all do in the end once our adrenaline kicks off and the whole deal. So we are going to let this man go home, get a shower, get relaxed. We were so happy to get John here, and we want to get John here. I tell you what, folks, one of the things we're going to be doing, I'll be going to Lincolnton, North Carolina, nice and early. I'm going 2 days early so I can catch all these guys live, personal for you, and I'm going to get them on tape. I'm going to stand there right with them. For a fact, we might even have a drink and do an interview. So, folks, I tell you what, man, y'all just keep watching Rapid Wrestling Federation over the next few nights, 9 p.m. We've got some big things coming. And, folks, we did have a couple card changes, but I promise you this. They didn't go from good to worse. They went from good to fantastic. So, nothing has changed. It's even gotten better. And folks, this is Elijah Proctor. March 28th, he steps into a ring with John Allister. This match is going to be epic. Mr. Proctor, thank you. Any final words for Mr. Allister?
John, better be ready. Bring the confidence. Bring those fists. Bring everything you got. You're going to need them. Anyways, you can find me on social media. Facebook, Elijah Proctor. Instagram, Elijah_Proctor. And Twitter, Elijah Proctor_.
Guys, follow him. This is a career. You need to watch. This guy's all over. I'm telling you, somebody's going to grab him up. Somebody's going to go behind letting him go nowhere because he is one of those keepers. Oh, Mr. FGS, still man, guy for Family Game Society. Don't forget to stop in Clyde, Doc. So they're telling me as I'm taking my way over to North Carolina, they already want me to take a stop. Thank you so much, sir. But folks, this is Doc Payne. This is Elijah Proctor. This is Rapid Wrestling Federation. One of the best promotions coming up. It's going to be fire. It's going to be hot. So keep in tune with us. Watch out for what's next. And we got some big info. So 9 p.m. tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Elijah, you stay right here, sir.
Will do.